the Bone Broth Company,
Hello.
talking about why we need bone broth. So why do we need bone broth?
Well, good question. Most of the time people are getting broth nowadays. It's obviously become really popular because people are looking for the collagen content. So protein collagen is essentially the true value in bones, and so we take those out of the marrow and the joints themselves. In our facility we extract it by simmering the bones for a long period of time, then we add organic vegetables and spices, and then we flash freeze it. So essentially what we're doing is we're trying to create a product that is really high in protein and collagen, which has of course all the health benefits that people are looking for. Do you want to know what the health benefits are?
Yes.
So so collagen actually makes up the matrix of pretty much all the tissues in our body, soft tissues, so ligaments, tendons, muscles, and in our bones as well. So as we age, collagen tends to break down. Smokers, collagen breaks down their whole body a lot quicker, and of course with trauma there's damage to collagen. So anytime we're dealing with degeneration or any kind of digestive stuff, getting the soft tissues healed up by supplementing with collagen can help repair those tissues and essentially help function overall. So some of the most common things are things like leaky gut syndrome and digestive sensitivities, healing of tendons and ligaments and things like that, and then even the skin as well. Wrinkles in the skin.
And what's the difference between, there's like beef broth, or you produce like a beef broth and you also do a chicken broth. Why would I want one over the other?
So with our products, the beef broth tends to have quite a bit more of the protein in it. So our one container of 500 mils has 57 grams of protein. So people that are looking for the real, like lots of protein, lots of collagen, that's sort of their product. Those are the elite athletes or the seniors looking to have repair. And then the chicken is a little bit more aimed. It still has a lot of protein, and 10 grams is a lot for a chicken broth. That one has a little bit more of the immune stuff. So one example, the chicken broth contains cysteine, which is one of the factors that they've shown in the research to be connected to why chicken broth is the cure for the common cold, right? So the chicken broth, the cysteine essentially acts to break up mucus in your body, which is one of the things they think it does. So the chicken is really more about immunity than anything else.
Nice. And what do you suggest, like what are the most common ways of using broth? Like are people making soups and stews, or what are the other options?
Question.
How else would you use it?
So our slogan is zip it or soup it. So literally a lot of our customers will just heat it up on the stove, or some people do it in the microwave if they're in a rush, and basically drink it straight up, or you can use it in recipes. Recipes where you're going to make like a stew or a soup, or even if you're boiling water for noodles or rice, you can actually use the broth for that. And there's even actually an alcoholic drink that uses broth. They call it a broth tail. I haven't tried one yet, but I'm sure I will on the weekend.
Absolutely. Very nice. And then a lot of people talk about like broth being or bone marrow specifically being potentially one of like nature's first foods. Can you talk about like the history of how long we've been consuming bones specifically?
For sure. There was a time that we were at the middle of the food chain. So now we're at the top, we win, yay. But in the beginning, we were at the middle. So there was a lot of animals that had access to they would hunt the animals and kill them, and then the scavenging animals would come in who were still above us on the food chain, and a lot of times all that was left for humans was the bones. And so humans learned that there was a lot of value in the fat and the protein that came out of the bones, and specifically the bone marrow. And then once they started to use water to essentially extract, and it became even better.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Christian.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Should we have a shot?
Let's have a shot.
Okay.
Oh yeah. All right. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's good. Weird.
This is Grandma Maria.
Oh, I just love my bone broth.
Love it. Bye, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.